Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys were in my live the other night, then you know this feels really funny to say my intro because I was trying to film something from YouTube on TikTok and it was just really funny. So inside joke for those of you that were there, if you're new, my name is Courtney. I do digital planning content and my main platform is TikTok. Digital Court is my name over there. It's my name on Etsy, it's my name on TikTok, and kind of here. So I was walking out just now and I was inspired. I put a little reminder on my phone to do a video. I did not plan anything about this, so I'm kind of going to be thinking about it as I do it, which is how I do all my content. But I was thinking about like someone new that was starting digital planning, or someone that is a digital planner and then hasn't picked up their iPad in a while. Maybe someone that feels uninspired. Maybe someone that feels super overwhelmed with their life. What would I do, okay, if that was me? Because to be honest, it's not me. I feel pretty organized right now. What would I do if I was you? And what are some of the things that I would probably, do to ease my stress, my anxiety, my disorganization within my life? And so, like I said, I don't really have a plan. I'm kind of just talking from my heart, which is what I do all the time. And there's many ways that you could go about this, and it really depends too on like what category of your life that you feel like you're struggling. But let's just take the person, the woman, the man, whoever's watching me right now that feels literally down and disorganized and just confused, okay? The first thing I would do is almost like think of like do some like plan, like what's it called? Task mapping. Okay. So I think I would go to my templates. I would go to my, no, not that. I would go to my weekly base, and in my weekly base, I have these. Okay. These are plain striped lists. They're called striped lists. They say nothing at the top. They have blank labels for you at the top. And what I would do is I would go here to my home screen. I would start a brand new notebook. Okay. Forget all your old stuff. Forget all of your notebooks that you have that maybe haven't worked for you in the past, okay? And I would start a new category, a new notebook, and I would call this life plan, okay? Whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go into my stripe list, and first step, in my opinion, is to get a couple of categories. Now, obviously, the category is going to depend on what you have going on in your life. Let's say you have 2 kids. I would get 1 page for each kid. Let's say you have multiple jobs, 1 page for each job. For just maybe it's just you that you're planning for, I would get home, work, health. I would get budget. I would get a random to do. Okay. And I'm going to copy those over. I'm going to go into my life plan and I'm going to paste all those pages. Okay. Like I said, this is just the first step that I could see. I'm deleting that page that I used to start the notebook. This is just the first step to kind of start brain dumping your different categories, okay? So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to get my text tool, and I'm going to get my text boxes, and I'm going to start planning, okay? Work tasks, home tasks, and goals. I'm going to get health tasks and goals. Let me make this a little bit bigger. I'm doing this for real. Even though I kind of, like I said, I have a home for a lot of stuff. You can still do this even if you have that. So I have health, I have home, I have work. I'm going to do budget. I'm going to put here budget tasks and upcoming. This method is really great for the people that don't really know how to use GoodNotes, because all you kind of need is to buy that template bundle, upload it, and learn how to use the text tool. Nothing's going to move around here. This is all just a template, okay? So let's just say these are my categories. I'm going to start with here, and I'm going to completely brain dump everything that I have for each thing, big or small, you guys, okay? If I'm talking small, I could even say go to the bank and take cash out. Anything that you feel is on your to-do list, is on your goal list, you are going to brain dump everything. It could be for very far in the future. Like, don't don't look too deep into this. This is a rough draft of the steps that we're going to start taking to get your life together and feel a little bit more in control, okay? And be really honest, you know what I mean? Be really honest. Even in the health stuff, you can write medications that you have to refill, anything that you want to do, write those, brain dump everything down, okay? The next thing I'm going to want to do is look through my templates. Now, I have a lot of different templates in my shop. Specifically, I'm thinking of one. There's a couple different routes you can go here, again, depending on your lifestyle. These templates, I've done a lot of examples. I personally don't need these, but if you are someone that has a super busy schedule, I forget, these are in, let me find out what template bundle these are in. Hold on, templates. If you have a super busy schedule, okay, and you're losing track of everything and whatever, I want you to use this template to make a mock week, okay? So I've shown many examples. I think if you guys type in weekly, daily, let me just see, weekly, daily. These are in my black and white, yes, weekly and daily, hourly. That's what this template bundle is called in my Etsy shop. And I would take the one that you have. I'm going to do the exact same example. I'm going to go into my life plan. I'm going to put this right at the beginning. I'm going to go to the first page, paste that page, and I'm going to make a mock week, okay? For this, in my opinion, the best way to use this template, because I would never use this every single week, but the best way to use this template is to get your highlighter tool, or if you want to make it really fancy and really pretty, you could get your transparent, let me show you. I have these in my Etsy. If you type the word transparent in, I have these stickers. They're transparent squares. And what you can do is you can say, let's just say every week, again, I'm making up a fake schedule here. Every week on Mondays, I work from 10 to, let's just do 8 to whatever, okay? You can use these transparent stickers to kind of like, let's just say you work Monday and Thursday, same time, and then maybe you're on a different shift. Tuesdays, maybe you have 2 jobs, you can do whatever. Okay, I'm totally making this up, but I want you to make a mock week, okay? If your lifestyle needs this, okay? If you're someone that kind of, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you, although kids are like even busier, I don't even know. I think a lot of people could benefit from this. Make a mock week. Maybe you go to the same workout class every single Saturday. Maybe you play pickleball on Saturdays. Think of everything and anything that you can do, okay? And that way you can almost give yourself an outline of what the week is going to look like. And every week, if you have if you have the same schedule, maybe you play cards one night, maybe you go join my lives on Monday nights at 7:30. I usually go live every Monday night. This will give you an idea of what you have going on. And so on top of these stickers, you can write Quartz Live. Get your lasso, move this over here. You can cover it and still be able to see the times. That's why I like the transparent for these, is you're still going to be able to see a lot of the times. So you're going to come over here. You're going to make a complete mock schedule. And I'm going to even write this up here. Is mock the right word? I don't know. Okay, a rough draft of your life, if you will. So you're going to have that right at the beginning of this, okay? Okay, the next step that you can do, if you like this idea, okay, is you can, these are my 2025 templates. Now, these are dated up here. If you do buy the whole set, I just want you to know you could obviously cover it up with like another picture. But in these are overview templates. Now, we're already in the month of June. So what I would say is I would get June through December, copy this over here. I'm going to go to the end of my list here. Whoops, I made a copy. And I'm going to paste those pages here. These are basically overviews. So again, if you don't yet have a planner and you don't know what planning route you want to do, maybe you would like something like this. I obviously am going to recommend my own planner because that's what we know and love here at Digital Court. But if you're not sure yet, you can get these templates and they come with some goal stuff. They come with a bunch of things. So you can put that in here and start kind of brainstorming what you have going on for the rest of the year, for the summer, maybe trips, weddings, work stuff, anything like that. So this is a get your life together notebook to just get everything out of your brain, confirm dates. You could put bills here. You could put expenses that you know are coming up. You could even take the goals. This is in the 2025 templates. And you could come here. I'd probably put this in between. And you can sit and start brainstorming some goals as well. These are just like steps. This is not something that you're going to like, write an entire life plan out. But this is a way where you can start, first of all, to see if you like digital planning. It will teach you some stuff about digital planning as well. This is before you buy any stickers. If you already have stickers, you can still do this. I'm just saying without stickers, you can still get this completely done. And besides these, if you wanted them. If you don't want to buy the stickers for these, you can obviously grab the highlighter tool and still pretty much get the same kind of thing done where you can do that, or even the shapes tool. And if you long press and hold on the shapes tool, it will shade it in. I think there's a setting. If you click on it, you can click fill color actually. And now this is the shapes tool here. You can actually make your time block, long press, and then if you hit the back arrow, it will leave you with just the shading. So you can do a whole calendar with just the shading. This is what I would call a life plan, okay? All the stuff that you want to get out of your brain, get out of your brain. After you do this and you either decide you like digital planning, it's something that you really enjoy, you're getting the hang of your iPad, you can start getting into the other categories. I mean, there's so much going on. There's so many stickers. There's so many folder sets. There's a lot to do in here. But just right off the bat, I would get the lists. I would get the weekly and daily hourly if you liked that. I'll show you guys what else comes with that. So these come with all these same, this is the same one duplicated. I did some examples. A daily one. The daily one's really cool because you can actually take your, I'm going to teach you guys a little trick. You can white out half the screen, either the same color, background color as the paper, or you can use washi tape. You can circle a little piece of it. You can click inside, take a screenshot. It's going to take a screenshot of that background color. You're going to export it. You're going to copy it, long press paste, and then you're left with this shading of this background color. And you can actually make a whole daily planner just like this and use the hourly agenda right there, which is really cool. Let's go into stickers. I just want to show you an example here. I'm going to go into my lists. You could do the store list if you're needing to run errands. You can do like different stores that you have to go to, and you can actually cover it and like make it super cute. So those are the daily agendas. And I believe in this also you do get one that says every single day with a to-do list and meals and stuff. Very simple, very plain, but those are an option. So I would start there. Get a brain dump, feel good about what you have going on. And like I said, with the budget stuff, don't feel overwhelmed by how long your list may be. Maybe you've been down, maybe you've been procrastinating, you haven't been getting as much done. Do this and be honest with yourself, and you will feel really, really good. From here, like I said, you can start transitioning all of that life plan stuff into your real planner. So like if you look at my real planner, I have like my monthlies, I have, events that I'm adding. Also like with a monthly, I'm able to look, I have to delete this actually. I'm able to look, we have to change this weekend. And I'm able to see, okay, what weekends am I free? Like, you know the drill. I've talked about this stuff a lot. Start using this to really like get down on what you have to do and how much free time you have left. The planner to me has made me a lot more motivated to go out and make plans for myself. I will tell you that. Seeing the empty weekends, I don't like to be busy every second, but I really do like to have plans to look forward to. I thrive off of people, and having the calendar shows me like really how much free time I have, or how much plans I want to make for the rest of the summer. It motivated me to book my summer trips. You know what I mean? So get into that with your little life planner and start there. No stickers, no fuss, and then go out and do all the fun stuff like this. I think it will make you really happy with your planner, and it will also make you feel super settled. Hiding from your tasks does not make you feel better at all. I promise you, it doesn't. It makes you feel like you're having problems sleeping at night. Okay, leave a comment if you can relate to that. I hope this video helped you guys get started. I know it was short, but I had this in my head and I wanted to share it with you guys. Almost like a get your life together video. So let me know if this video helped you and what you guys want to see next on my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys on TikTok.